competition here. As you look at Maggie Germaine, she's the number 6 on floor exercise, the anchor, so to speak, for Arizona State. Ranked number 2 in the nation, as you see. Comes from an athletic family. Her uncle, football quarterback at Ohio State, Joe Germaine.
Who actually quarterbacked the team that beat ASU.
That's right.
When they were ranked 1 and 2. So, well, she's 5'8". That is incredibly tall for a gymnast, and she uses her height to such an advantage for her. Long, beautiful, and yet still able to do the tumbling and vault and uneven bars that's been typically harder for a taller gymnast.
Just to update, 9925 for Ashley Ellsbury a moment ago in floor X. Powerful. Good.
Very entertaining.
Yes.
I have to agree with Coach John Sweeney. This is one of their best teams ever. I think it's the cleanest gymnastics I've seen from Arizona State.
Very good. I like the music too. Very creative music, very different.
She's really able to turn this 5'8" body over quite nicely. Very impressed with the first tumbling pass, the pike double back.
So we'll get the score for Maggie Germaine. A good rotation for Arizona State on floor, likewise for UCLA on bars, and we're coming back for UCLA.
Very good, and a good competition going between UCLA and Arizona State.
California will be on vault as we start the third rotation. Washington on the bars, UCLA on beam, OSU on exercise on floor X, and ASU, Stanford, and Arizona with the buys. On bars now for Washington, Tacia Labatte to start things off from Kaneohe, Hawaii.
According to Coach Bob Levesque, this is the best team he has had. Just in terms of talent, their conditioning and fitness and strength. They worked really hard, making that a real priority.
And number 15 in the country. Won 15 meets this year, lost 6. But remember, that's that regional qualifying score.
And this is definitely one of their strongest events. I watched the warm-ups. They were very, very good on the uneven bars.
Tacia Labatte sets a good tone. That should score fairly high. Washington was very consistent this year. They scored at least 194 of UCLA.
Meet after meet. Throughout her whole career, she has been so important to this UCLA team, especially in leadoff position on balance beam. Always very steady, very calm. Gets them started off so well usually. UCLA is ranked first on every single event.
And remember, they're doing it today without arguably their best gymnast.
And they lost Alyssa Beckerman to a torn ACL, just had surgery. Will be out for the remainder of the season, and yet they can still put together a winning effort.
Very deep team. Incidentally, Tacia Labatte, whom we saw a moment ago on bars, 9.775 for Washington.
Well, what a solid routine to begin with. And they can build on that.
Success breeding success for UCLA.
I have to believe one of the factors in their success, if you watch their coach, Val Kondo, she's very calm, and I think that transfers to her gymnasts, gives them confidence. They don't worry. She's so pretty on all her positions, really precise. Aggressive on the landings. Watch this. Really zeroes in on a perfect landing. Very elegant, too.
So look right there at Malia Jones. She awaits her score. Move to bars and Tanya Powers of Washington. Junior from First, Texas.
Another very tall gymnast, 5'8". We're seeing taller and taller gymnasts, even in international gymnastics, partly because the uneven bars now go out so far. There's so much more room in there to swing. Floor is springier, the new vaulting horse. It's allowed for taller gymnasts to excel in this sport and keep them in. It's nice to see the different body types. We've got short and tall and strong.
Yep.
And it's great.
We move now to Kristin Parker on beam.
A late substitution.
Powers, incidentally, we saw just a moment ago, 9.75.
Funny, I was talking to one of the assistant coaches, Chris Waller, and said, "Gotta calm Parker down." She gets so excited. She said to come up, relax, calm down. You definitely want that from your gymnast, to be excited, to get up, to get pumped for a competition, but also control the adrenaline.
Playing for her dismount.
Off to the side. Oh, no! That was unusual. Really had to pike deeply to get her feet down. Like, whoa, trying to keep her feet stuck to the mat. In a deep pike position, but she managed to keep her hands off the mat.
She did. Almost did a head plant, though.
She's excited. You can see a look on her face. I'm here, I'm here. Here's the end, and stick. Oh, don't move.
Saved it. We're in the middle of the third rotation, watching UCLA on beam, Washington on bars. We'll come back with more of the third rotation after this. Dockendorf, about whom we spoke earlier, pole vaulter on the track team, already the 4th best pole vaulter in Washington history, and doing a pretty good job here in the championship.
I'll tell you what, as I said, it's a perfect transition from going back and forth, pole vaulting and the bars right here. So much of the skills needed for the uneven bars are perfect for pole vaulting. There's really nice form. Legs straight, legs so tight together. Double layout. Whoa, that is a landing. I don't think she bent her legs even to. Goodness gracious.
She's having a great competition here.
I think I heard that landing. Jeanette Antolin just finishing up her balance beam routine. Boy, it puts a smile on your face seeing her happy and together.
Kristin Parker, incidentally, 9.82 to Jones, 9.925. And for Dockendorf, which we saw a moment ago, guess what?
Whoa! A 10?
A 10.
Well, goodness gracious, they like the dismount landing, I think.
And there she is. Rooting for a teammate. She did her part, didn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. Really seen some good landings in this competition. But that one, I think, took the prize. It's hard to do a landing and not bend your legs at all. It's sometimes considered a little dangerous on your knees, but she somehow pulled it off and pulled it off beautifully.
German cheerleader for Emily Pritchard, who just finished.